Alright, so I thought I'd show you what I keep in here. It does shut, but I've just taken the lid off to make it a bit easier for me. So it's all my Tinder. I've got a lot of that. Birch bark. There is a lot of that. I'm not sure what they call this, but it's just like a Tinder paper. And all you do is you just scratch the surface of it to get to the fluffy bit in the middle. And then that'll take a spark from a lighter, or from a steel and striker like I normally use. And then somewhere in here, I've got some resin. That'll take a spark. That'll just catch on fire. It's quite sticky. I've got some more of that. Yeah, I've got some bigger pieces here. So you just get that from pine trees. Sometimes you can just see it coming out. But you just cut a branch, just a small branch. Doesn't do any harm to the tree, just cut a small branch off. And then you just dig it out. And that's all just from cutting one branch. But like, that's enough really. You know, to get us like some feather sticks, a lighter, some very fine twigs, just like that. So it's quite a bit there really. I would just snap that in half, cut that in half, and then just use half of it. Same with that. I won't bother cutting that in half, I'd just set fire to that. That'll do it. Put the fine sticks over the top and you got your fire. Yeah, there's quite a bit of it. And all you do with that is you just scratch it. You got to use your knife. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. But you just scratch it. Yeah, there, see? You got your fine bits there. Just there. That'll take a spark and then all that'll go up. I wouldn't even use all that, I'd just use maybe half of that. And then there's all that. Stick all that back in. So yeah, when I'm having a fire, it's just handy to have. I know you can get the little tinder pouches, can't you? From eBay and Etsy and places like that. But I don't think they hold very much. I just stick that at the bottom of my bag because I don't always have a fire. You just know then you got peace of mind. You can get a fire going if you need to. You know, if it's cold or whatever, or it's been raining, at least you've got something dry to get a fire going. And it ain't particularly big. If you compare it to my hand, it's not that big, or to my cup. You know, it's not overly big. There's no real weight to that. I compare it maybe to that's a small Opinel knife. Compare it to that. You know, it's not very big either. It's not very deep. So yeah, that's what I keep in there. I've had the tin quite a while. So yeah, that's what. Oh, and I've got. I showed it on one of the videos. I went looking for King Alfred's cakes, cramp balls, as well. I'll go and get those, just for the ones that haven't seen them. I don't know what they are. I'll just quickly show you. So these are the cramp balls for the King Alfred's cakes. No, Winnie, you can't eat that. You might need that. So I've left these to dry. So the smaller ones will just go in there. That might go in. So that's everything I use for lighting a fire. Like I said, I collected these a few days ago on the video, as you saw. Winnie, no. So I've just been drying them out. Just need to dry a bit more, and then I'll be able to use them when I need them. And that's it. It all just fits inside there. That's it. That's everything I need.